freaks and reefaholics and all those other things.
We have proclaimed reefaholics in the chat. You guys have been busy talking before the show. We are announcing MarineX has gotten an upgrade, so we're going to talk about that today. We're also going to be doing a Q&A later in the show, so make sure that you drop your questions into the chat.
If you haven't already, I see a lot of you guys in here anxiously waiting to see what's going on with the MarineX. If you haven't, smash the like button, punch the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit its best friend, the notification bell right next to it, because we are live every single week.
Yep.
I don't know if it's this direction or that direction. Probably this direction.
Just go both.
Yeah, there you go.
Hit all the buttons
Yep.
in YouTube. And we also are giving away $200 Waterbox gift cards.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I know you guys want to win that. But you have to be active in the chat. You also have to, of course, like the stream and all that.
Yeah. You cannot hide from us, because if you hide from us, we don't know you're there. All we see is a number. Okay.
So, don't hide from us. Currency, ask questions, talk to each other, be engaging in the chat.
Have a good time. Make friends in the comments.
Don't hide from Rich.
Yeah. Have some beef jerky. That's what I just had.
You did. It was huge. All right, so I guess we should talk about what we got going on.
It sounds like a good idea.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm just being silly. I can't help it.
So I guess we're introducing the MarineX Gen 2.
Yes.
Which has launched today and is active on the website. So let's talk, before we go visit the website, some major changes.
Yeah, so you guys are familiar with the MarineX. It's been around a very long time.
Very popular line.
I mean, very long time. I don't know. Almost probably since our inception. It's had a couple different name variations.
Couple changes.
But with this upgrade, we have made a big focus on the cabinetry.
Yes, big difference.
Yeah, so the new cabinetry is the big difference here on the second generation, which means it is all framed in aluminum.
Yes, so the MarineX line now has an aluminum frame cabinet. Yep. Of course, it has your wood paneling laminated on the outside. Looks just like the original cabinet does, but now you have that aluminum frame, stronger, lasts longer, more lightweight, all of that stuff. Available in white, black, and aspen, which is gorgeous.
Yes, the aspen, that is the cool thing.
Love that
A lot
color.
of people looking forward to seeing that.
Yes.
So we're going to hop over, well, before we do that, make sure you guys ask questions, engage in the comments, like the stream. We're giving away $200 gift cards at the end. Yep. We're going to check out the website, which is live now in the USA. It'll be coming very shortly to our other markets as well, but let's check out what's going on with the new MarineX Gen 2.
Boom.
So there you go. As always, using that Starfire ultra clear glass, which by the way is 91% transmittance. Some of the clearest glass on the planet. Ultra clean, diamond beveled edges, as always. So if we scroll down a little bit, we'll get some. And you guys can also follow along with us if you want, if you can, on your phone. They're staying rimless, as always. We're using the same high-strength silicone. So when you look at the glass of the MarineX, it's pretty standard to the original.
The aquarium has not changed itself. All the same great features, same footprint. We haven't changed anything with that because you can't change perfect, so we're going to stick with that. And then, you know, plumbing stays the same as well. Go ahead and bring up website. So same quiet operation. You can dial it in with your gate valve on the drain for the silent overflow, which we're known for. If you dial that in right, you can't hear much of anything. Your skimmer and your pump's going to be louder than your aquarium is.
If you have any experience over the last 2 decades in aquariums, you will know that this overflow system is the quietest in history. If you dial it in right, it is super quiet. You can scroll down a little bit. So you've got the emergency drain, main drain, and return lines. Your plumbing is plug and play, man. You screw it together. There's no tape. There's no glue. There's nothing. Super fast. If you've never plumbed a tank before, it's still easy. Going to take you a couple minutes. No gluing, no trips to the hardware store, as always with Waterbox.
Yep, and you also do have the optional manifold that you can purchase to go into the plumbing. So if you want to run reactors or anything else, you do have that manifold available that just screws right into place.
Yep. Little diagram of the sump here explains the features. Again, you guys can view all this online now at waterboxaquariums.com. The filter socks there. I already see some people asking, is it filter roller ready? It is, if you make some adaptations, you modify the sump a little bit, but we, by default, filter socks in this system. It does have an ATO chamber built in. Again, number of features there that are all very standard, but the shining star of Generation 2, just a little bit further down the page, is the cabinet. So again, this is a new cabinetry system that we designed specifically for MarineX, for durability, strength, longevity, all those good things. So that's really what you're going to see changing here on the Generation 2 is the cabinetry.
Yeah, so with the aluminum frame, it is still flat packed, but it is very easy assembly. There's much less tools and hardware than with the wood cabinets that we previously had. And then you still have the outer panels so that it looks the exact same. You just have that internal aluminum structure now, which for just overall strength, it's a much more lightweight cabinet as well. So a lot of benefits to going with the aluminum frame versus the all wood cabinetry. And seriously, highly requested all the time for these models to have the aluminum frame option. So we listen. You ask, we listen. You know, because our Infinia and LX lines do have that aluminum frame, so that's been requested for the other models. So here you are.
Like we say, we do pay attention.
We do.
And also, if you say it enough times, I've said this before, you say it enough times in the comments, we want this, we want this. You could be the same guy saying it 100 times a year and we'd be like, yeah, they want that.
They want that,
Even though it's just one guy.
And things do eventually happen. You know, any changes, of course, do take time. There's a long time that it's in progress. So I think everyone's going to be very excited about this upgrade. Like I said, they are available on the US website now for pre-order, shipping in roughly like 2 or so weeks. So you do want to jump in line. As many people have noticed, the MarineX regular one has been out of stock for a while. So if you are on that list to wait to be notified when back available, we will be getting in touch, but also just go to the new product page and you can do the pre-order there. And as you said, Canada, Europe, and UK, they will all be going live early next week.
And the inventory should be arriving right roughly about the same time.
Yeah, Canada's due like any day. Europe and UK is definitely on the way and will be there soon. So you know, these are not a long wait time to ship out. So definitely check those out because I know a lot of people have been waiting for MarineX. And they're going to be jumping at this.
And again, if you guys are in the market for it, go do it soon because, as always, the stock tends to run out or pretty low on the first shipments. So take advantage of that. I also suggest you check out those prices.
Yeah, we won't say anything, but yes, definitely take a look at pricing. You're going to love it. So I'm really excited. Can't wait to see these, and super excited about the Aspen.
Everyone is. We've actually had a lot of questions. Is the Aspen going to become available on other tanks? Well, there you have it. It's on the MarineX.
It is absolutely beautiful. I'm sure we'll be doing some kind of footage or anything with the Aspen coming up soon, so you guys can see it kind of like real life here. But you know, that's a color that we were set on, and it took a while to find the right one, but it is really, really nice. We went through a lot of iterations to get to that a lot
color.
of ones that did
a lot
not
of
cut
disagreements, and then we finally came to one which we think you guys are really going to like. So you got the standard white and black and the Aspen. You guys may remember the oak. That one's gone. It's old news.
It is. And with the oak and with the Aspen.
So love it. Again, lots of you guys in here. If you haven't already, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Those are some of the currencies to win the 2 $100 gift cards at the end of the stream.
And we're going to be doing Q&A, so make sure you're dropping your questions in there. We're going to try to get to as many as we can. It can be about MarineX. It can be about Eden, which is a new release. We're just on a roll lately. Anything Waterbox, fish, kind of whatever. So just drop your questions in there, and we're going to go ahead and start tackling those now.
Why aluminum cabinets?
Honestly, aluminum cabinets, I feel, have a lot of advantages. And I mean, some people may still prefer the full wood, but aluminum is going to be more lightweight. It is also going to be a stronger overall long term. And I think just structurally, you have a more wide open area in your cabinet.
Yep.
On models, you don't need a divider plate or anything for support because you've got the aluminum bars. You know,
more bigger sums, more equipment, more space.
Yeah, I mean, and technically an aluminum frame, because the panels are adhered to it, technically you can change out panels.
Yeah.
Like the framing itself will never have, never gonna leave, never gonna go. But if you ever have an issue with a panel or something, it actually can be swapped out as well. So overall, I think it's just kind of an upgraded option for cabinetry. And when you're dealing with salt water and water in general, it's a great feature to have.
Yeah. Does using the LU framework give more space inside the cabinet? Well, there you go.
Yeah, it definitely does. You know, because a lot of times the paneling on onside, or if you know on longer models, you have to have that divider part there. Does make a difference as well. Also, it's allowing us to have more open space along the back of the cabinet. There's more open space for cords, routing equipment, kind of whatever. You have a lot more easy access from the back area also.
Are the doors wood? Yes, they're laminated wood.
Yep, and the side panels.
Yep.
So like I said, when the doors are closed, looks pretty much the same as any of our like standard wood cabinets. It's just the framing that's going to be the aluminum.
Yeah. The other big benefit is assembly.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot easier too.
Yeah.
And lightweight, to move it around, to like ship it, to move it, any of that stuff. It is a much less heavy.
Do you need to build this cabinet? Yes, Adriana.
You do, but not much. So the framing, it kind of comes in sections. So your like side panels, the framing's built, it's got the panels attached to it, to the aluminum frame for the side. And then really you're just putting across the kind of like the back connection pieces to the sides.
Yeah.
And then you've got like the back is already partially built. So it is a lot less steps to build the cabinet itself.
Yep.
And there is not 5 million bags of cam locks, cam screws, wooden dowels, and other things in here, so it's a lot less pieces.
Okay, Adriana.
Not so much a question, but
The aspen looks so good.
We
Yeah,
agree, man.
We agree. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do a build here for you guys with the aspen here soon. Any news on the frag series? So just stay tuned, you guys, here, and we will give you some news on that as well.
That's all we can say.
Any I wish
News
I
is
could, I wish I
coming.
could
How
give
about
you
that?
more news than just there's going to be news, but that's all the news I have. Doesn't the ALU stand give you less sound muffling than the complete wood stand?
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically it does.
Yeah.
You know, just because of like back paneling and the flooring, you know, there isn't going to be as much. I don't know,
Noise reduction?
soundproofing. Yeah, but I don't know if that really comes into play once your aquarium is set up,
Yeah.
because it's not moving anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that having a wood cabinet versus like an aluminum cabinet for like basic skimmer and pump sounds would really make a noticeable difference.
No.
But I guess technically, if we had to put them side by side, there's less sound deafening from an aluminum cabinet than a wood.
Yeah. Did the gate valve change?
Yeah, it's actually changed for a while, but with a new product, we updated our images. It's actually just a better, more precise valve that's easier to control. So it does have a more just one look to it, but it's a much easier to adjust in fine amounts. So improvements all along the way.
Does the tank sit flush with the doors on the aluminum version of the stand?
Yes, I mean, all of our aquariums and cabinets are always made that way.
Yeah.
When the door is closed, it's perfectly flush. It gives that beautiful, clean look. It goes with that seamless, rimless look. That's something we're definitely always going to stick to. It's kind of our signature look, and it just gives it such a nice finish.
Cool. Appreciate the questions, you guys. Is that all the questions for now?
we got one more. Good.
One more?
Oh. Probably an accident in like our dangerous corner.
All-in-one's getting aspen as well.
TBD. Wait to find out in like a week or two.
Yeah.
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 If that,
Yeah. I'll just let the cat out of the bag. Yes, the all-in-ones will have that option as well.
yeah.
So,
Not yet. Just look out for the next week or two.
Yeah.
It'll be an option. We said yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll tell you anything if you ask
There you
him.
go.
No.
If you guys haven't already smashed that like button, we're going to give away 2 $100 gift cards to those of you that have been active with us today.
Yep.
I hope you guys, like the upgrades. So,
I mean,
we love them.
yeah, I'm very excited about it. I've put together a handful of these new cabinets versus previous cabinets from the lines and stuff, and I do say that I do think that the process is much easier. Their overall design and everything is much better.
Yeah.
I definitely like the direction we went with the cabinets
Yeah.
for sure. And I've built, I don't know how many Waterbox cabinets
I know.
overall. So yeah, with building all the different types, I do like this one a lot.
Yeah. So again, one of the things that we're always trying to do at Waterbox is how can we constantly improve the product? And that's really what we're doing here. This is a major overhaul of the cabinet system.
Yep.
But overall, it's a really good upgrade, and over time, they just continue to get better and better and better. So, you guys ready to give some stuff away?
1 minute.
1
All right, we got to
minute.
fill 1 minute.
Just
Read some of
stare.
the comments. There's tons of good comments in there.
I see lots of people they're just screaming roller mat.
Yeah.
Trust me, you guys are loud enough. Something's going to happen probably. How long does it take to build them? Sure, that's a good question.
It's hard to say because I guess it really just depends on how ready you are. I mean, I don't know. I would say 30, 45 minutes, something for the cabinet. It just depends. I think how well you kind of understand directions and stuff like that.
I feel like roller mats it's not necessarily a troll because it's a real want, but they're kind of trolling us a little.
It's aggressive. It's very
Here you
aggressive.
Here you guys, roller mats. I'm gonna dream about it.
I do want to do one quote here from Lucas because he definitely wants to have this question answered. Can I get the cabinet by itself like the original 2420? Aspen looks fantastic. So at this point, what I would do is I would reach out to customer service and direct your question on that to them because they would be able to answer it more accurately.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out and see what we can do.
Roller mats, man. All right, we're giving away $200.
Y'all should watch my We Love Filter Socks video we did. No.
Trust me, we're listening to you guys. 2 winners, Collins JKC and Island Reefer. Congratulations, you guys. Email winners@waterboxaquariums.com. If I could tell you guys everything that we work on any given day of the year, there's a lot of stuff going on. We can only release it so frequently. So
I know if you just look at every year, the combination of what we release and do and announce in just every year's time, it just never stops.
Yeah.
So just and that's another thing why you should be hitting the notifications button, following us and everything on YouTube because we have a lot going on.
Yeah.
And 2023 is absolutely no different. I
Jam-packed.
promise you that. This year has a lot happening, so you don't want to miss the end of it.
And again, I want to truly say that we hear you guys, and we genuinely appreciate the feedback on the products and what you want. It means a lot to us, and we're always trying to accommodate. So
Stop yelling at us about roller mats, I promise.
they're a roller mat, man.
All right.
Don't hit me.
We're back next week with something.
Yeah.
Freaking fish,
Stuff
man.
and fish and things, man.
So make sure.
There's no agenda.
No,
We're going to be back with
stuff.
fish tanks.
Fish tanks. All right. Well, just join us next week. We're doing something. We haven't figured it out yet. So
Thank you
see
guys
then.
so much. We'll see you then. Thank you all for watching. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And also remember, you can visit us online at waterboxaquariums.com.
Also join our official Facebook group. Thanks for watching live. See you next week.